Alright guys, welcome. This is Shari here. Announcement before I forget, because I will, and I'm going to read it so don't mess it up. This is the last live stream in studio, so I get the privilege of being here. Very blessed that I get to be in here one more time until I don't know when. But tomorrow, same schedule. It's already posted who's teaching and at what time, but we're going to do it on Instagram Live. We'll be doing it from the Black Swan account, so you can connect to that. Tomorrow, join us on Instagram Live. Check the link in the bio. Again, classes that we're teaching are free for you to practice with us. If you feel led to or you have the means to donate, please feel free to do that. There's a link below us now, and then I think it's a little bit different on the live stream, but we'll get all the details and make sure that you guys have them. All the money that you donate goes to help the teachers, so again, we appreciate your help. We appreciate you being here, and personally, I love when you post things on Instagram about you practicing with us. It means a lot. We're in a studio by ourselves, so it is a little awkward. So when you guys send pictures of you practicing or you having group parties, it really warms all of our hearts. So thank you for sharing that with us. Just like life right now, things are changing, things are different every single day. One of the things that I always mention is a couple days ago it was 50 degrees, then it was 70, now I'm sweating and it's gonna get into the 90s. So notice that will affect your body. Maybe your joints hurt, maybe an ailment that you have has started to flare up. Be patient with yourself, be kind with yourself, knowing, again, this is your practice. If you have a block or a strap at the house and you use those, go for it. If not, use something around the house, a stack of books. I saw someone jokingly use toilet paper rolls. So if you have extra of those, you can do that. But again, just make it work. Listening to your body, everything that I say, even though I'm not here or with you, everything I say is a suggestion. So if you want to fly, float, jump around, that option is always there. If you want to take things slower, that option is there. And again, listening to your body, and it's something that I really have to do right now since some of the weather aspects have tweaked some things in my body. So be patient with yourself as I will with mine. And just use your breath, enjoy yourself. We are in a crazy time. This is not the time to take yourself seriously in your practice. Turn on some music, maybe you clap or snap along to the beat as we're practicing, smile, have some fun. That's it. So we're gonna take a moment just to settle into our space, connect a little bit with our bodies. Maybe you stack one foot in front of the other, maybe the legs are crossed. If that's not comfortable, legs come out in front. Take a moment, eyes are closed. Bringing yourself wherever you are, your living room, your room, and just settle into your space, allowing the sits bones to connect. Maybe you rock a little side to side. Palms face up, receiving energy, being open to what the universe has. And if you're feeling good and you are already grounded, palms face down. Lengthening up through the spine, so we're stacking our shoulder on top of our hips. Noticing your breath with each new inhale and exhale. Take a moment, pick up the shoulders, roll them back behind you, open through the chest. Remembering wherever you are in your practice, you're perfect. No need to push into something that does not agree with you today. All right, hands on top of the knees. Slowly take an inhale, lift through the spine. As you exhale, right ear over towards the right shoulder, pull the left one down. Come back to center, take an inhale. Left ear, left shoulder, right one pulls down, open up. Inhale, center. Right. Inhale. And left. One more each side. Right, see if you can go a little further, a little deeper. Come back to center. Over towards the left. This time come back to center. Chin goes up towards the sky. Pull the shoulders down. Come back to center. Chin in towards the chest. Shoulders roll down. Feel everything open. Same thing to center. Exhale, chin up. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin to the chest. Draw it in. Last one, inhale. Chin goes up. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin to the chest. We'll hold here for a moment. Again, rolling the shoulders down. Taking some small movements side to side. Maybe you close your eyes and just move into your space. Starting to add some love in the back half of the body, left and right. Maybe you put the two together and you roll forward, maybe even moving into the torso. And come back to center. Maybe you change how you're sitting if that's not comfortable anymore. Keeping the length in the spine, hands come alongside the hips. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, flip the palms, push the hands down so we work the shoulders the whole way. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, flip the palms, push all the way down. 3. 2. 1. All right, legs come out in front. If you're feeling a little tight, maybe you keep a bend in the knees. Otherwise, pushing both of the calves down towards the mat. Feet or flex toes point towards you. Again, maybe you move the sits bones out of the way, or glutes out of the way, helping the sits bones connect to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, start to fold, keeping a flat back, hands and forehead. Reach for the feet, not for the knees. Maybe you keep reaching, maybe you put the hands down. Inhale, gain some length. Again, maybe it's just a little bit. Exhale, a little bit lower. Last one, inhale. Exhale, fold, find your posture. Maybe around the spine, draw the forehead in. And slowly roll all the way back up. This time, feet are gonna come about mat width apart. I'll turn towards you so you can see me a little bit better. If your hips allow, you can go a little wider, go for it. Sits bones connect to the mat. Right hand on the right leg, wherever it's comfortable to grab, maybe near the ankle, maybe you grab the foot. Inhale, sweep the arm up. Maybe you stay here, working more shoulder. Maybe you go a little bit further, opening up through the side body. I like to roll back a little bit, feeling that a little extra in the left hip. Come back to center, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Again, more shoulder, more side body if you lean this way. Making sure that you're breathing. Inhale, back to center, both hands come together. Exhale, hands in towards the heart. Finding your child's pose, knees can be together or wide apart, your choice. Walking out the fingertips in front of you. If you want more of a resting posture, elbows stay down. If you want more of an active posture, coming up onto the fingertips, elbows come off the mat. From here, we're gonna see if we can lower down the armpits a little closer towards the earth. Maybe the sits bones a little closer towards the heels. Now take a moment, move the head side to side, loosen up the space between the brows. Maybe you start to move around in the hips. Thinking about all the things that we've been doing today, maybe sitting, maybe laying around, maybe not staying super active so our shoulders and hips feel that. Fingertips are gonna walk out. Inhale, coming up into a cat pose. So rounding the spine, push the floor away, noticing the hands are a little bit in front of us this time, and that's okay. As we exhale, drop the hips, pull the heart forward, modified upward facing, taking our practice slow. Inhale, round the spine, cat pose. Exhale, tuck the toes, sit back, child's pose. Again, inhale, roll up. Exhale, hips drop, pull the shoulders back. Inhale, round the spine. Exhale, push back. 3 more, inhale, up. Exhale, hips drop. Inhale, round the spine. Exhale, child's pose. I don't remember if that's 2 or 1. If it's not, we'll just do an extra. Hips drop as you exhale. Inhale, round the spine. Exhale, push back. Last one, inhale, roll up. Exhale, hips drop. Inhale, round the spine. Exhale, child's pose. Pushing back into tabletop. Right hand comes in towards the center. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread the needle. Not going to come down yet. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, thread the needle. Last one, take an inhale. And exhale. Come all the way down, resting onto the left shoulder. Right hand can push into the mat, going a little deeper. Maybe the hand goes behind you, maybe even grab for the thigh. Feeling extra crazy, maybe you lift up the leg. Foot doesn't go too high, otherwise you lose your balance. Breathe. Come back down. Right hand pushes into the mat. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, release it down. Same thing, other side. Left hand comes to the center. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. We'll hold. Inhale, up. Exhale, thread the needle. Last one. And come down onto the right shoulder. Again, your options are always there. Maybe you push into the hand. Maybe the left hand is on top of the right. Maybe you grab for the opposite thigh. Again, option to pick up the leg, having some fun in your practice. If you fall over, if you're wobbling, please don't worry, laugh it off, have some fun. Message me, let me know what happened. One more inhale. Exhale, release down. Left hand pushes back into the mat. Reach the right arm up as you inhale. Exhale, back into your tabletop. Take some movement. All right, taking 2 fists, placing them together. Hands come down onto the mat. On our knees, and then we're going to start to straighten out our arms, feeling that in the top of our wrist, knowing maybe you can't go very straight, and that's okay. And if you need to add some movement, that option is always there. We'll hold 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. All right, coming back into our tabletop posture, knees to touch. Right leg reaches back behind you, square the hips. Weight into the right fingertips, lift the left arm, and watch your balance. All right, you're welcome to stay here, maybe lifting the arm and leg a little higher. Maybe you grab the right foot, kicking it in towards the left hand, making sure you're pushing up and out of the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, release. Take any movement you need. Same thing, other side. Left leg reaches back behind you. Square the hips. Weight into the left fingertips. Right arm reaches out in front. Maybe you lift a little higher. Maybe this time you grab the left foot, kick it into the right hand, push up and out of the left shoulder. Rotate the right shoulder back if you're feeling good. Watch your balance. Another easy place to fall. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Any movement that you need. All right, excuse me. Tucking the toes, lift the knees, beast pose. Left knee starts to hover. I really like this new one here. Of course, I'm wearing a wrong outfit for you, able to see me very well. Knee touches the tricep, drop it down to the wrist. Lift it up, drop it down. My left knee still lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot comes down. My knee is hovering, even if you can't tell, I'm not cheating. Up and down, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot comes down, downward facing dog. Push the hips back. Placing weight into the fingertips, staying away from dumping into the wrist, a super easy thing to do. Shoulders pull out of the ears. Maybe you bend the knees. Maybe you pull the heels towards the earth. Your drishti, your gaze is at the shins, maybe the belly. Taking any movement you need. Looking to the top of your space, walking the feet behind the hands. Hands can stay on the mat for ragdoll. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. Again, the option to bend the knees, torso rests on the thighs. Maybe you shake out the head, yes or no. Placing weight in our toes, so we're not shifting all of our weight back, we're placing some forward, so we're staying even. Really allowing gravity to do its work, head pulls down. Inhale. Exhale, hands release. Inhale, half lift. Hands can be on the shins or your mat. Exhale, fold, draw the forehead in. Again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Last one, best one, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Rooting into the feet, bend the knees, slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Chin comes in towards the chest, head is the last thing to rise. What brought you here this evening? What was your intention? What did you want to get out of your practice? Maybe it's to be more patient when and if we go out. Be kinder to all those around you, remembering we're in this together. Maybe you just dedicate your practice to sending all of that love out into the universe. Whatever it is, to seal it in, taking 3 deep inhales and exhales to your own breath. On your 4th breath, we're turning to Ujjayi. Lips are closed. Inhale through the nose. Exhale back out through the nose. May your breath and your intention guide your practice this evening. Starting at the top of our mat, big toes come to touch. Heels are slightly apart. Shoulders roll down the spine. Finding your mountain pose, palms face forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold, flat back all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet step back, high plank. From here, you're welcome to drop to the knees as we move into our low plank. Inhale, upward facing, shoulders from ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, taking your practice slow, taking it where it needs to go today, not necessarily what I say. Look to the top of your space, step or hop forward to a half lift. Exhale, fold, draw it in. Inhale, arms sweep up, gaze up. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Chaturanga, elbows stay close to the body. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to shift into plank. Right hand comes into the center side plank. Left hip and arm reach up. Making sure the right shoulder stacks on top of the right wrist. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, push up. High plank into a low plank. Back into our high plank. Left hand into the center side plank. I know, already having fun, huh? One more inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your space, step or hop forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, gaze up. Exhale, fold, last sun in. half lift. Chaturanga, maybe you jump it back, elbows are bent. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time shifting into plank. Feet or shoulder width apart. Core is strong. Pick up the right hand, touch the left shoulder, place it down. Left hand, right shoulder, place it down. We're working our core here, so we're not trying to move side to side in our hips. 5 on each side. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Maybe you skip your vinyasa. Maybe you take it. All right, I feel like that was 5. It's hard to count and talk at the same time. Look to the top of your space. Step or hop forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands to the heart, elbows to the side. Start to feel and harness the energy you're creating. Back into your mountain pose, palms face forward. Sunbeat, inhale, chair pose, sink down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, maybe you throw a crow in there and you jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, warrior 1. Hips are squared as you inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Maybe you float the right leg, remembering you can have the left knee down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up. Warrior 1. Making sure the back heel's all the way down to inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Here it is, right knee is down, left leg floats. Inhale, upward facing dog, both knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Look to the top of your space. Step, hop forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit down. Exhale, mountain hands alongside you. Last one, breath to movement goes a little faster. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step straight into warrior 1 as you inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, brings you down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, step it up as you inhale. Exhale, brings you down. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. If you start to create too much heat, inhale through the nose, exhale, side out, let it go. Look to the top of your space. Step or hop forward to a half lift. Exhale, fold, draw it in. Inhale, chair pose, sit down. Exhale, mountain hands alongside you. All right, moving into our practice. It's very hot. All right, I'm gonna turn to the side just for a moment. We're gonna start in tree pose. Right foot stays down, left leg lifts up, finding our one-legged mountain. Maybe you notice that your balance isn't amazing, and that's okay today too. All right, shoulders stack on top of our hips, rolling the pelvic bowl forward. Relax the jaw. Left foot can stay on the floor if the balance isn't there, maybe above the ankle, below the knee, up in the inner thigh. Remembering it's not about how high you get up the leg. It's about pushing the left knee out towards the side while the hips move forward, the shoulders stay forward, Pelvic bowl rolls forward, already losing balance. Maybe grow ranges. Inhale, hands to the heart, left knee comes to center. Exhale, chair pose, sink down. Big toes are touching. If they're not, just making sure that the knees track above the ankle. Maybe you pick up the toes if you need an extra challenge today. Inhale, hands to the heart. Left elbow outside of the right knee, twist it over. Left hip drops back so the knees stay in one line. Always the option to open up the arms, full extension. Having some fun in our practice, working on flamingo pose. So we're staying in our twist over towards the right. Slowly start to pick up the heel of the left foot. If you want to go further, picking up the leg, trying to bring the glute in towards the foot. I'm super wobbly, so please don't think that you're alone in this. One more inhale. Crescent lunge, step it back, staying in your twist. Maybe it gives you that opportunity to open up the right shoulder a little extra. Maybe you go full extension of the arms. Inhale. Open up warrior two. Maybe you open up your gait a little extra, giving yourself some room. Roll the pelvic bone forward. Watch that little pesky left arm. Shoulders pull out of the ears. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana. We're going to bend into the left knee. Right toes come up towards the sky. Now maybe yours is super high and you're more of a skater pose. That's cool. You can bring your hands towards the mat. Maybe it's on a block or something you have around the house. So trying to keep up the hip. Right toes are pointed to the sky. Left foot is on the mat. Added bonus, maybe the hands don't touch the ground as you inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, bending into the right knee, right arm, right leg, left arm is close to the ear. Again, this is just a gentle placement of the arm, not dumping our weight into there. Maybe you pull up the arm. Maybe you go for the bind, right hand through the legs, left arm around the back. Maybe you try Burdick Paradise. Let's see if my balance will hold together. Left foot steps up. And we start to stand with a bound right leg. Once you find your balance, lifting up to the chest, giving you room to straighten the leg. All right, there it is. If you went for your bird, taking a moment, finding your original pose. All right, inhale, sky archer, right leg straight, left hand grabs the right wrist, pull it up. Maybe you drop the head back a little further. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Look to the top of your space. Step or hop forward to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit down. If last time you picked up the toes, maybe you try to pick up the heels. Knee will draw us in. Relax the shoulders. And drop the heels, hands come to the heart. Oh, we forgot tree pose. Okay, we'll go back. Left foot stays down, we'll always make it to chair. Left foot stays down, right arm lifts up. All right. All four corners of the left foot. And wherever it feels good on this side. Right knee comes out, hips and shoulders stay forward. Maybe you grow branches, maybe you come into reverse prayer. Inhale, hands to the heart, right knee comes up. Exhale, back into our chair pose. We'll let it slide since we already held it. Hands come to the heart. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. This time the right hip drops back, keeping the knees in one line. Making sure your glutes aren't super high, we're dropping them down low. Twisting and opening up the left shoulder, make sure you breathe. Flamingo, other side. Start to pick up the right heel, maybe you start to shift it back, giving you some room to lift up the foot. Maybe you bring it a little bit closer in towards the glutes. Inhale, crescent lunge, slowly step it back, stay in your twist. Find your balance, find your strength. Back heel stays lifted, twist the shoulder back. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Again, giving you more room if you need it. Always the option to close the eyes, getting the brain to think about balance different. Inhale, extended side angle, left arm, left leg, right arm close to the ear. Again, option to bring the hand down. Maybe you go for the bind, twisting the shoulder back. Maybe you try your bird of paradise this time, right foot steps up. And we try to stand with the bound left leg. Down a bit better. If you went for a bind, coming back into your original posture. Coming into our sky archer, grabbing the left wrist with the right hand, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, left foot steps back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big toes come to touch. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Left knee comes down. When you're ready, you feel stable, sweep the arms up. Maybe practice the arms opening up a little bit more through the chest. Right hand releases, maybe touch the ground, maybe not, no worries. Left arm reaches over, feel it in the left hip. Inhale, sweep the arm back up. Exhale, both hands release, lizard lunge, right foot outside of the right hand. All right, everyone tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Inhale, knee to the nose. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, and exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale right here. Exhale. Float the right leg back, high plank. You're welcome to be on the knees if that feels better. Making sure wherever you are, pushing out of the shoulders, navel draws in. Inhale. Vinyasa or down dog, choice is yours. Big toes come to touch. Inhale the left leg up. Low lunge, left foot in between the hands, right knee comes down. Legs squeeze in towards each other. When you're ready, arms sweep up, gaze up, taking any variation. Maybe this time you drop the head back. This time, left hand releases. Right arm over towards the side, through to the right hip. Make sure you breathe. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, lizard lunge. Both hands come down, left foot outside of the left hand. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, step it back. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, left foot steps back. This time coming into our forearm plank. Palms are pushing down into the mat, shoulder width apart. Pushing up and out of the shoulders. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, Sphinx pose, hips drop. I really like this one. Opening up our chest, working in our low back, pull the heart forward, shoulder stacks on top of the elbow, and maybe drop it back. Inhale, exhale, push back, child's pose. Arms can reach out if the shoulders need a break. They can come alongside the legs, maybe even grabbing for the feet. Taking the same movement we did when we started practice, rocking a little bit side to side, loosening up the space between the brows, noticing how you're holding the face, noticing how the hips feel. And walking the fingers back forward. Legs cross back behind you, start to walk the hands towards the knees. Legs come out in front. Just like when we started, sits bones are down, calves are pushing down, feet are flexed, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, folding over. Calves push down, feet are flexed, rolling the forehead in towards the shin. When you're ready, slowly rolling all the way up. Both of the feet come on towards the mat. Soles of the feet are down, sits bones are down. Squeeze the shoulders, start to open up, leaning back, figuring out where your core engages. Feet can stay down, you're totally engaged here. If you want to go full extension, legs are up, maybe hands behind the thighs, maybe they reach out, maybe they're up in front, your choice. All right, right over the left, feet come down, my glutes are down, hands are alongside the hips. Pushing up and out of the shoulders, glutes lift up. Maybe you try to balance for a moment, lift up the feet. Round 2, each time you get stronger, each time you get better. Left over the right, same thing, bump up. See if you can pick up the feet just for a moment. Drop it back down. Uncross the legs, soles of the feet onto the mat. Slowly lowering all the way down. Take your time, work the core. Knees come in towards the chest. Little rock side to side. Maybe hands on top of the knees and you draw circles. Changing direction if that feels good. Knees are in towards the chest, teeing out the arms towards the side. Left over the right, drop both knees to the right, gazes to the left. See how close you can get the left ear towards the mat, opening up the side of the neck. Maybe the right hand pulls the left knee down, going a little deeper in your twist, and trying to keep both the shoulders on the mat. Come back to center, knees in towards the chest, uncross them. Coming into legs up the wall, both legs are straight. Hands push in towards the mat, maybe they're a little bit underneath the glutes. All right, so we're gonna lower down just a little bit. Shoulders are rolled underneath us and hold. Lower down about halfway, push the navel down and breathe. Feet are gonna hover above the mat this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift all the way up. You got it. Drop down, hold. Lower down halfway, navel pushes down towards the mat. This time we're hovering. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way up. Last one. You've got it in you. I know it. All right, here we go. Drop down, hold. Halfway hold. You're stronger than you know. Hover. We've got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees in towards the chest. This time right over the left. Drop both knees to the left, gazes to the right. Shoulders roll away. See how close you can get the right ear towards the mat. Again, maybe the left hand guides the right knee down. Coming back into center, uncross the legs, knees come in towards the chest. If happy baby is suited here for you, go for it. A little bit outside, and we're just pushing down. You can feel the stretch in both of the hips. If you want to go further, grabbing the outside of the feet, knees pull down towards the earth. Same stretch, you should feel it in both of the hips. Feet are flexed like we're walking on the ceiling. Maybe you take a moment and you start to straighten out one leg at a time. And any movement that feels good for you. Last 3 breaths of yours. After your 3rd breath, knees come in towards the chest. Arms wrap around the shins, giving yourself a big hug. Take an inhale. Exhale, find your Shavasana. Take up as much space on your mat, maybe it's more. Roll the shoulders underneath you, keeping the chest open. Eyes are closed, maybe even take out your hair if that seems to pull on it some. Really submit to your practice, relax, let go of your Ujjayi breath. If you need extra time, please know that you can take it and just listen to the words that I say, or maybe cue them out. If you're ready to start waking up from your Shavasana, keep the eyes closed, just take a moment. Move around in the shoulders, the wrists, maybe the hips, ankles. When you're ready, rolling up, finding a comfortable seated pose. Eyes are closed. Hands come in.